I do believe that everything happens exactly as it is meant to happen. And so, if you are joining me now on the part two edition of the 7-7 portal meditation and messages, thank you so much for switching over to the new stream. So, tonight we have shared some messages regarding the 7-7 portal. If you'd like to click the link down below to see those messages, I invite you to do so. But I do feel called to share a singular message for the collective to bring us back into this collective energy. I don't know what happened. We had an amazing group. All of the beautiful energy in the room created the opportunity for us to release and come back together. So, yes, here we are back in this now moment. Thank you all for joining. You know, we were vibing so high that we crashed Zoom. I don't know what happened. It was the craziest thing because it was like Zoom was still going, but not on my end. So, anyways, here we are. This message is for the collective, and then we'll get back into the readings once we have a little more. You fell into the YouTube hole for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Hey, Jasmine, why don't you go lay on the bed down there? Ooh, there you go. Just a little bit. Okay, well, either way, this is a perfect message. It's the Four of Summer, which says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted and being discontented with life, with the Prince of Winter in reverse. So basically, it's telling us to slow down, chill out. I was getting really excited, okay? It's been a long time since I've seen you guys all in one space, and it just got me so happy and excited that I was like, pow, pow, pow with the readings, right? But the power of the breath, the power of the now is the theme of where we are going moving forward. And we cannot allow excitement and the potential to keep us from being grounded and centered in the now moment. So, the message that we can all gain from this beautiful little hiccup and bump is to just, yes, oh my gosh, we popped through the portal, right? Somebody look at the time. Was that whenever it actually closed? Because I would literally, I would be done so. Yes, 3 people made it through the portal. Well, when Lala gets here, oh, wait, Lala made it. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, wait, what happened to our friend, though? Our other friend, Crystal. Well, if Crystal finds us once again, then we will deliver their card when they come in. So, Crystal, if you join us, drop a 777. And if you are another friend of mine that is watching and would like a 1 card reading today, please feel free to drop in the chat and let me know a 777 so that way I know you're here. Leia, you have the whole couch, pumpkin. Come here. Come here. Oh, goodness. Sometimes I feel like I feel like okay, anyways, Lala, the message for you, this is totally either way. The point being is we're here now in this present moment and we're not allowing the distractions around us to keep us from being in the flow, but rather we're utilizing them as opportunities to grow. So, the card that I have for you, my dear, beautiful Lala, is card number 8 of Winter. And it says, you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self confidence keeps you from getting what you want. Lala, I know this message well for you. Lala, You are worthy. You are. I promise you. You are amazing. The people in your life are blessed to have you. You have an energy that cannot be replaced, nor would anybody want to. So, if you feel like you're at a place in life where you're just not sure if this is meant for you, if maybe it's just too late or maybe things have passed you by, I invite you to come into your heart and to see that nothing has passed you by. Nothing, I promise you, everything that is meant for you will find you in its divine time. And you have this opportunity now to see your power. Like, what? Look at this just for a moment. This beautiful fairy queen sitting on this ice sculpture. And she's a little bit far. She's kind of out there. Maybe she's taken some time to herself to do some healing and to understand what self love is. But look at how bright she shines. Look at that extravagant outfit. Nobody's gonna be her. Nobody else could wear that outfit like her and look the way that she does in it. Nobody could. Probably if anybody did, people would still be staring at her because of how glorious her light shines. And sometimes we have to step away from others to be able to see this about ourselves. But the important thing for you to see, Lala, is that there is still so much joy for you in this world. There is so much that is meant for you. If only you can see it for yourself, regardless, it's there for you and it's coming. But right now, you are in a place of being able to see the strength and the beauty of your own self and to know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have confidence in yourself. It doesn't matter if you are perfectly put together. It doesn't matter if you are the most organized. It doesn't matter if you are all of these things that you feel like you need to be worthy of what you desire. It does not matter. You are worthy of the things that you desire regardless. You are perfect by design, and what is meant for you will see you as that. And if you're in a place where you don't feel like that's the case, then you're not where you're meant to be just yet. So I encourage you to continue to see the beauty of yourself and to continue to allow yourself to be in spaces where people do see the beauty of you, because I think you're amazing. So, and Alice said I sent her a new link if she wants to join again. Thank you so much, Alice. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing. And Candy Cane, thanks for the 777. I've got a card for you. I'm so glad that you guys joined back in because look, sometimes YouTube just does its own thing and we don't argue with YouTube. We just let it do. That was all the messages that were needed for part 1. Part 2, we're going to deep dive. And I hope you guys are ready for meditation because we are getting very close to moving into the meditation portion of tonight. So we're going to do a card for Candy Cane. And if our friend joins back in, then we will do a card for them. Ooh, Candy Cane, you're getting, like, Spirit really has a lot to say. Okay, we'll get into it. We'll get into it just because we started a whole new broadcast. So, Nala, I love you. I seriously do. Your unique spark is like nothing I've ever met in this world. Like you literally don't even know your own power. And it's okay. I get it because I've been there, but the day you do, it will be a totally new. Also, hi Sarah, thanks for joining. Sarah, do you want a card? Drop a 777 if you want a card. I'm just doing card pulls for people at this point, but I am going to do a meditation here shortly. So catch it while it's hot and then we'll move on. I'm so happy to see you. I love you guys. Yes. I'm crying. It's been a cry kind of week. It's just a cry week. It's okay. We're all gonna cry and it's fine. Let it out. Good, happy cry, sad cry, whatever you need to do. Okay, Candy Cane, this is for you. The first card that you have is the Six of Autumn, which says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or a repaying of debt. This is a really great sign, especially if you have been working through financial obstacles. And it's a really beautiful message to tell you that what you are doing is working, to keep it up, to keep the forward momentum that you have built, and also to trust that what you put out there comes back tenfold. So, it's like they're showing me, if you spend money on local things and you want to see your local community grow, that's going to pour back into what it is that you want to see. So, or like, this is a really specific example, but if you're looking to grow your personal business, like if you do readings for people and you want to see your business grow, maybe invest in a couple readings. Allow yourself to see the value in what it is that you do and what it is that you are creating, so that others can also invest in you. It's an energetic alignment. And whenever you open up that pathway with money, it creates a lot of opportunities for growth. So give yourself that. Also, you have a really beautiful plan for you. I don't think this has happened just yet. I think this is something that's coming for you, so I don't want to totally spoil or alert it, but you do have something really beautiful coming. And Spirit's telling me that that you've been getting intuitive nudges or inspirations that have been saying that this is coming. Okay, fine, I'll just tell you. Okay. You got the Prince of Summer and the Ten of Summer, which is all about falling in love dramatically in the most beautiful kind of way, like storybook kind of love, the things that you only could dream of coming true and being real, and it leading you to the life that you've been dreaming for yourself, a happy home, a happy life. You even see a beautiful fairy girl and her partner with their little kids in the boat, and it's just a magical scene, and it's around the corner for you. And it's funny because they're telling me to be careful with what I say, because it would kind of spoil the fun if you knew all the details before it got here, right? Like, part of the magic of falling in love is falling into the unknown and falling in it together and trusting that you're going to come through the other side. And so the encouragement for you for this card is to be able to see that whenever this comes forward, whenever this does happen for you, allow yourself to fall into the fun. Bring the fun into what it is that you're doing. Like, yes, there are so many things about relationships that are serious and need to be taken appropriately. But when you bring the fun into what you're doing and you allow it to be a beautiful mess, it opens up the space for it to be authentic and real and exactly what it's meant to be. So give yourself that. Try not to worry about it or focus it too much. You've got a lot going on right now, a lot of jobs, side things. Like I said, we started this whole thing off with a financial bit of pouring into our business or growing our so you've got a lot going on, and it's all about balance and allowing yourself to have the balance between all of these things. But also there's just this element of trust and knowing that you are where you're meant to be, and allow yourself to be swept off your feet while staying grounded in the present moment. Okay. Yes, the love boat. My new mantra, falling into fun. Who is this for? This was for Candy Cane. This message was for my dear Candy Cane. Oh, was it 11:11 with 11 people here? Yes. Cry puddle. Okay. Oh. Sarah, okay, Sarah does want a reading. You've got it, Sarah. Okay, 777. If anyone else would like a reading and did not get one, please let me know. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Okay. Yay, good vibes. Part two, pew pew. Yes. Okay, good. All right, Sarah, my dear from New Zealand. Is it the morning for you? Just let me know. I feel like it's morning time. What does my dear, beautiful Sarah need to know? You're so welcome, Candy Cane. Campton, I see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for jumping back in. And I've got you next. Okay, Sarah, this card's for you. And Spirit gave me two. Look, it is what it is, y'all. You know how it goes sometimes. Okay. You have the Three of Summer, which says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, and friends that you cherish, along with the Eight of Autumn, which says do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long term projects. So, Sarah, news worth celebrating. And especially when I just feel like this really goes in alignment with Candy Cane's reading, that it has to do with a love interest, and having it being something that you are going to have the opportunity to celebrate. But it's like the same message of like do more, like give yourself the opportunity to let it grow to its full potential. And sometimes like what okay, for me it was painting. Like whenever I first started painting, I didn't know exactly what I was doing, but the first paintings I created were beautiful, right? But then I grew and I wanted to know how to do things deeper and I tried new things. Okay, it's just like within relationships. Like it's beautiful in the beginning when you have new experiences and you're trying new opportunities, but it's just as beautiful when you grow together and you experience um, moments of growth, of lessons to learn. And so, the message for you, my dear Sarah, is to celebrate all of the moments in between and to know that you do have news worth celebrating coming. I have a feeling that this is has to do with some readings I've given you in the past. So celebrations on its way. And also, if you feel called to go back to school, learn more, gain like certifications in different things, expand yourself in different ways, you are being encouraged to do so as well. So there's always room for growth in our life. We can have many levels of love. So just allow yourself to have those when they come forward. Okay. All right. Good night, Lala. We're sending you lots of love. I hope your stomach feels better. And if you feel like popping back in here shortly, we're gonna do a meditation. We'll be sending Reiki to everyone who's here. So, okay, Campton, you are my last reading for tonight, and then we are going to move into the meditation. So excited. This meditation is gonna be beautiful. Thank you all for joining. Dear Spirit, what does Campton need to know? Okay, that was fast. That was super fast. Campton. You have card number 13, which says release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Sometimes this can be a hard card to receive, but I really really revere the beauty of release. When you allow yourself to let go of the things that aren't in your life, they're past, they've gone on, whatever the situation may be, you open space for what you truly deserve to come in. And so this is a really powerful message for you, Campton, to be able to allow yourself the blessing to call in what you truly deserve in this life by releasing that which no longer exists in this now moment. We're going to go bring it back to the be here now. Be here now. You are amazing. It's actually funny, Campton, that you show up here today because I was watching one of our old podcasts, one of the Pinocch's Pals that you showed up in, and you were talking and you were sharing your wisdom. I can't remember now exactly what it was about, but the way you spoke to me so much in that moment. But yet I didn't take the time to really give it the respect that it deserved. Like watching back on the podcast, I was like, man, I wish I would have just like slowed down and listened to him a little bit more. And so it's about being able to see that everything that you have been, that has led you to where you are now was beautiful and worthy and amazing and exactly what you needed to be to lead you to where it is that you are, to lead it to where it is that you are going. And nothing can take away from what you have been, and nothing can keep you from where it is that you are going. So just allow yourself to be and really love. I'm feeling so much. Just love yourself, hold space for yourself, to see the beauty in yourself, to see the amazing, gentle, powerful, badass soul that you are. Because Campton, you are here to change the world in big ways, and I know that in my heart. I know that in my soul. And you're going to do it in the ways that are perfectly designed for you. So no stress, no worries, and in between now and then, let it go. Let it go. Let it go, my friend. Because when you do, you roll in that new energy and you allow things to come forward. Okay, that's all I have for you, my dear, beautiful Campton. I think at this point, I feel complete. We are going to move into the meditation portion of the evening. And yes, if you guys have not yet and you would like to, please feel free to press the thumbs up button by liking this video. And if you feel called to, you can subscribe to my channel. If you hit the little bell button, you'll be notified when I go live. Yes. I love you, Kempton. We need to connect. We really, really do. You've been on my mind lately, so. Okay. Yay. I'm really glad to hear that it was spot on. Are you guys ready to move into meditation? Let's drop a 1, 2, 3 down in the chat if you guys are ready for meditation. Yeah. Very fortuitous. Okay, fine. One more card. Oh, y'all pulled my leg. One more. You didn't do it. Spirit did. Okay. Okay. We'll interpret this. We're not going to read this one from the book. I watched that Pals episode. No way! That's crazy, Captain. Yeah, man, like fire stuff. There's some fire stuff. I want to figure out how to like pull that content and share it in edible ways, because right now it's just so much that it's hard to consume. We're gonna do something with it. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, ready for meditation. Last message. The thistle and the unicorn. I'm going to let you guys take what you need to out of these images while you allow yourself the opportunity to set up for meditation. If you feel called to light any candles or incense, now is the time to do so. And if you have any crystals or totems that you would like to have nearby during this meditation, I invite you to do that as well. Never forget the magic that exists in everything. We are all connected and yet divinely unique. And nothing, absolutely nothing, is impossible. All right, my beautiful souls. Yeah, let's move into meditation. I'm going to hold the mic a little close so that way I can allow myself to be comfortable as well. And we're going to allow ourselves to straighten our spines just a little. If you'd like, you can roll your shoulders just a couple of times, just to release some of that tension. And if you feel called, you can place your hands over your heart. Let's take a nice breath in. And release. Let's do another breath in. Hold that breath. And release with a sigh. Ah. And one more gentle breath in. And release. And inviting you to find a gentle rhythm between the inhales and the exhales of the breath. Finding a wave of motion within your body. And we'll begin today by imagining a beautiful lotus flower unfolding on the crown of your head. And you can imagine a beautiful silver light pouring down into the center of this lotus flower. And if you are open to receive Reiki's unconditional love and healing, we will bring that into this healing space today. And thanking and trusting that all is exactly as it should be in this now moment. As we begin to imagine this lotus flower drinking in the silver energy, moving through the crown of your head and through to the third eye, down the throat, clearing and cleansing these energy centers as we move into the heart. And allowing this energy to swirl through the emerald green pools of unconditional love, spilling down your shoulders, down your arms, through your chest and your torso. And moving into the solar plexus, your central sun, and inviting this energy to radiate a warm, peaceful energy through your organs, including your heart and your lungs and your liver, And moving the silver energy down into your sacral chakra, your internal flame, connecting with your passion, your love, your inspiration. And we're going to breathe a little bit of breath down into your root center at the base of your spine with a breath in and release. Inviting this energy to move down your hips, through your legs, and into the earth below you. And as you sit in this beautiful connection, I invite you to send love, peace, understanding into the atmosphere around you, spilling into your home, into your city, through the streets of your town, all the way through your state, expanding into your country, and even larger, wrapping all the way around the world. Envisioning this unconditional love and peace flowing into the hearts. And whenever you're ready, we're going to begin to move into the fairy forest of the meditation. And you can begin to see a portal forming in front of you. And when we step through this portal, we will be transported to the beginning of the forest. And so, with a breath in, I invite you to imagine yourself stepping through the portal on the exhale and feeling the cool blades of grass beneath your feet, and the warm sun on your skin as you walk forward towards the forest. And you can even hear the birds chirping, and you can see this iridescent glow coming from the trees as you walk closer and closer. You may even notice you can begin to feel a bit of bubbly, joyful energy, excitement as you step into the path of this forest. And I invite you to move along this path in whatever way you feel called. But I invite you to dance or to skip or to leap. Maybe you stop and you look at a flower. Or maybe you see a deer off in the distance. Just allowing yourself the space to play as we walk through deeper into this magical forest today. And as you walk forward, you will notice a fairy circle made of mushrooms in a clearing before you. And you can notice that a version of you, of your inner child, is sitting in the center of this mushroom circle. And as you approach your inner child, I invite you to get down on your knees before them so that you are at eye level. and look them in the eyes. Thank them for being here. And they reach out their hands and they invite you to join them in the fairy circle. And so, as you feel called, you step into the circle and you can begin to see the world around you spinning and spinning and spinning until the colors start to blur. And then all of the sudden it stops. And as it stops, you can notice you are in a new space, somewhere special to your inner child, somewhere very unique to them and to you. And I invite you to utilize the next few moments connecting with your breath and exploring this space with your inner child, and allowing them to show you around this very special place to them. Noticing any details about where you are, about who you are with, and what you may be doing. And allowing your inner child to guide you through this space today with open heart and an open mind. Allowing your imagination to grow and expand as you play today. And whenever you're ready, I invite you to thank your inner child for guiding you to this space today and for showing you this precious place. And I invite you in this moment to connect with your inner child and make a promise to them. Whatever you feel called in this moment is right. And thank them for being here. And if you'd like, you can give them a gentle hug. And you can begin to move your awareness back into the fairy circle. And as you do, you can notice the colors spinning and whirring and whirling around you and bringing you back to the fairy forest with the trees looming above you, the birds chirping. Maybe you hear a rustle of leaves as the animals scare when you come back into the space. And I invite you to step out of the fairy circle, sending your inner child one last moment of gratitude, thanking them for the wisdom they've shared with you today, thanking them for the love that exists within them. And as we walk back through the forest, I invite you to play as you would if no one was watching you today. You're alone in this magical fairy forest with the ability to express yourself in whatever way you desire. And as you express your beautiful, authentic self, we will move towards the exit of the forest, returning back to the blades of grass beneath our feet and the warm sun on our skin, sending gratitude to our beings, thanking your mind for the opportunity to play today, and thanking you for the opportunity to be here now. And whenever you're ready, we can begin to bring our awareness back into this now moment, wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes, wiggling our knees and our nose, and opening our eyes whenever you are ready. Thank you, dear soul, for joining me today, for allowing your inner child to play. The promise I made to my inner child today was to allow myself more opportunities to play in the mud and to make stick castles and to build fortresses out of rocks in the creek, and to not worry so much about the unknown. If you all feel called to share any of your messages, please feel free to do so. I am going to pull us one final message for the collective, and I'm actually going to pull it from my subtle body healing practice manual. Jason, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. Okay. This page is about remote viewing. So there's definitely a message here for you all that are into remote viewing, that you have the opportunity to grow more and expand in that area. But the one that came to mind is focus and goal. At the start of the session, the guide may also help the voyager to determine where they want to travel, past, present, or future, and for what purpose. The voyager must have a distinct focus and a goal for their remote viewing session. Where do they want to go, and for what purpose? Having this clarity will allow them to paint their scenario as specifically as possible. Being precise and detailed is key to remote viewing. Yeah, I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Thank you for joining me on this blessed 7/7 portal. Star Soul took a dragon with them to their forest. I love that. I had a bunch of deer hiding in the woods in my forest, so I don't know. Apparently, Kristen's got a bunch of deer familiars, so. I did say I was going to end tonight in a lullaby, didn't I? I think y'all are waiting for that, aren't you? Oh no. All right, I did promise. I will sing you a lullaby. But I can't promise it's going to be perfect or amazing, but it'll just be from the heart, okay? Wondering, oh, I'm wondering if you're wondering what we could be. Are we wandering through the fields of gold into the minds of our old souls? And I'm just wondering if you're wondering into this heart of gold. And if you are wondering what I'm wondering, you'll see I'm wandering into a place where heaven only knows, a place where true love grows, and we'll all be wandering through our wandering into the unknown. I love you all. Happy 7/7. I hope you have a beautiful evening. I'm sending you off with all my love. A namaste. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day. Okay. Bye.